Hi, welcome to Pilates with Assel. Today I have a full body challenging Pilates class for you. For the class, we're gonna need some weights. I will be using 5 pounds, which is approximately 2.2 kg. You can go lighter, you can go heavier, do what feels good for you today. If you don't have any weights at home, that's totally fine. You can still follow along. Whenever you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. We can set the weights aside for now and come into all fours to warm up. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're going to start with some cat cows. When you're ready, inhale, and when you exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Inhale, open up the chest, look up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, push the mat away. Last one. Come back to neutral. Now, when you're ready, try to keep everything still as you lift one arm reaching in front of you and draw a half circle reaching towards the hips. And then reach the arm forward and then exhale, reach it back. Last two. Last one. Bring the hand back to the mat, other side, arm reaches forward, draw a half circle. Warming up the shoulders. Keep going like this, nice and controlled. Last two. Last one. And bring your hand back down. Now lift one leg, knee stays bent, and start drawing some hip circles. One way. Keep breathing. And then draw circles the other way. Gaze nice and soft in front of you. Last one. Bring the knee back down as a leg lifts up and draw circles. Warming up the hips for all the work we have ahead. Opposite side. Last two. Last one. And release. Beautiful. Now tuck the toes and see if you can push the mat away to come into a downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Keep breathing. And then see if you can stand still in this downward dog for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. And when you're ready, see if you can walk your hands towards your feet. Knees soft. And start slowly rolling yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time. Beautiful. Now when you're ready, let's get our weights. We're gonna start with some squats. So feet are wider than the hips, toes slightly looking outward. When you're ready, you're gonna squat and then exhale to stand back up. Inhale to squat, exhale to stand back up. Make sure your knees are not going inward when you squat. See if you can squat lower. Holding weights nice and strong in front of you. Next time we squat, we're gonna hold and then see if we can do a triceps extension, then bring it back up and stand up tall. Again, we squat, hold the squat, triceps extension, and stand back. This should feel really nice in the legs and in the arms. Try to really squeeze the triceps when you extend the weights back. We got last two. Last one. And now we're gonna squat, hold the squat, only triceps. Extend and bring it back. We got last three, last two, last one. Bring the weights in front of you. Now pulse into the squat. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stand up tall. Oh, this was nice. Now walk into the middle of the mat. We're gonna put all the weight into one leg. I'm gonna start with my left leg. Right leg is just on the toes, slightly behind, about a step behind. In terms of the weights, you can either grab both weights into one hand, or you can get a hold of only one weight. Do what feels good for you today. When you're ready, inhale to prepare. Exhale, hinge, soft bend at the knee, stretch the hamstrings. Exhale, stand up tall. You should feel as if you're trying to push wall away with your hip. Last three. Last two. Gaze nice and soft in front of you. Last one. Now as you hinge, you're gonna pull the weights, pull the elbow towards yourself to row, straighten the arm, stand up tall. Again, you hinge, you row, you straighten the arm, you stand up tall. Keep going like this. You should already start feeling this in your glute. We got last 5. Last 4. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Ooh. Shake it off. This was good. Now let's do it on the other side. I'm gonna turn around. So now I'm on my right leg. Left leg is on the toes. Stand up tall, and we're just gonna start with some hinges. You might notice that it feels different on this leg than the other one. That's totally normal. Engage the core. Remember, exhale as you stand tall. We got last 3, 2, last 1. And now we're going to add the row. So when you're ready, you hinge, bring the weights to yourself, row, stand up tall. Again, you hinge, pull the weights, stand up tall. When you pull the weights, try to keep your elbow as close to your body as you can. We got last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and stand up tall. Beautiful. Shake it off. And let's come into a side kneeling position. So I'm gonna start with my left knee on the mat. Right leg straight, foot on the mat for extra support. If this feels like too much on your knee, you can always roll the mat underneath or put a towel. Let's get a hold of one weight. And we're gonna side bend and stand up tall. Again. Remember not to collapse to the side. Strong and controlled. Exhale as you stand. Inhale as you lower. Last 2. Last 1. Now, as you side bend, see if you can bring the weight overhead. Bring it back to the chest. Stand up tall. Again, side bend. Weight comes overhead, back to the chest, stand up. We got last 3, 2, 1. Bring back to the chest. And now let's pulse to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Beautiful. Let's come to the other side. Knee is on the mat. Foot, in my case, it's my left foot, there for support as well, holding onto the weight. Take a deep breath in, and let's side bend to the other side. We got last 3. Last 1. Now as you side bend, reach the weight overhead, bring it back to the chest, sit up tall. Weight goes overhead, bring it back to the chest, and stand up tall. Woo. Last 3, 2, 1. And now see if you can pulse to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew. Come back into kneeling. This felt good. Now bring the other weight, make sure it's nearby as well, and let's come lying on the mat. Beautiful. Now from here, bring your feet as wide as the mat, spine in neutral. Get a hold of the weights, reach your arms up. Make sure your shoulders are fully on the mat, so shoulders are nice and grounded. And when you're ready, tuck the tailbone, engage the glutes, lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. We're just gonna work through some bridges. You should already feel your glutes after all the standing works we've done. Core nice and engaged. We got last 4, 3, 2, 1. Next time you lift, hold the bridge, chest press, and lower. Again, lift, chest press, and lower. Keep going like this. Full body is engaged. Squeeze the glutes at the top. We got last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And now as you lift, hold the bridge, squeeze the glutes, only chest press for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms stay up, come into your heels, and pulse in the bridge. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 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 and release. Oh, beautiful. Bring one ankle over the other leg to come into figure 4. See if you can grab onto that thigh for a nice little stretch. Breathe. And when you're ready, switch the legs. Other ankle comes over the opposite quad and see if you can get a hold of that leg. The closer you'll try to bring this knee to the chest, the more stretch you will feel in the opposite hamstring. So do what feels good for you today. And release. Woo, beautiful. Now let's work through some ab exercises. Hold the weights up, spine nice and neutral, feet strong and grounded on the mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're gonna reach with the weights towards the feet as we lift the head, lift the shoulders, lift the chest, and then come back down. Exhale when you lift. Inhale, strong and controlled. You should be able to curl more because of the extra weight. Nice and slow. We got last 4. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Now, see if you can imprint the spine, bring one leg into tabletop, then the other leg into tabletop. And when you're ready, inhale to prepare, exhale to lift. Keep going, squeeze the legs together. We got last 3, 2, last 1. Now, when you come back up, see if you can straighten one leg. And then bring it back. Again, straighten the opposite leg. Bring it back. Keep alternating the legs. One leg at a time. Next time we lift, see if you can hold at the top. Nothing else moves, only alternating the legs. Four, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together. Arms come back up. Lower the chest. Lower the feet back to the mat. Oh, this was good. Hug the knees. Take a moment to rest here. And when you're ready, let's come back up into kneeling position to work on our arms. So we're just gonna, you can completely be in seating if that's what you prefer today, but otherwise we can stand in kneeling, and we're gonna do bicep curl into shoulder press. Nice and controlled. Tuck the tailbone, engage the core. Gaze nice and soft in front of you. I know we've done a lot of work. Try not to wobble when you lift. Everything else is as stable as possible. We got last 3. Last 2. My shoulders popping. Sorry if you can hear that. And last one. And release. Beautiful. Now we're gonna hinge the hips. Make sure not to sit fully. You just hinge the hips, biceps curl, and then you stand up tall. Straighten the arms again. Exhale as you curl and hinge. Inhale as you come back into standing on the knees. See if you can engage the glutes as you're trying to help yourself come back up. Last 3, 2, last 1. Beautiful. Now let's stand tall, and we're just gonna bring elbows close to the body, hands, looking outward diagonally, and we're just gonna work through offering. So straighten the arms, elbows is still nice and bent, soft bend on the elbows, and then bring the elbows back to the body again. I'm gonna look at you. Keep going. Core nice and engaged. Glutes are engaged. I feel it too. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. We just hold. Hold. And bring the elbows back. Release. Whew. We're done for today. Let's just stretch and wrap up the class. Beautiful work. Come into comfortable seated position. Reach. Switch the arms. I might be covering the mic as I switch the arms, but we'll see how this goes. Beautiful. Now bring one arm overhead, one arm up, and bend the elbow. See if you can support it with the opposite hand. Continue breathing. This should feel really nice in your triceps. Beautiful. Switch the arms. Nice. Release. Now let's work through some mermaid stretches, because we worked on our sides of the body as well as legs earlier. So legs are at about 90 degrees each. We're just gonna place one hand on the mat, other hand reaches overhead. Take a deep breath in. When you breathe, see if you can breathe into your rib cage to expand it sideways. Now come back up, other side. Come back to center, switch legs. Hand comes to the mat, other arm reaches overhead. Breathe to expand the rib cage. Beautiful. Switch the arms. Come back to center. Move the weight slightly away. Come into seating, legs wide, sit up tall, and see if you can walk your hands slightly away from the body to stretch the hips, stretch the legs. Go as deep as you can, don't force any stretches. Take a deep breath in and out. Come back into seated. Bring your legs closer. Come into a cross-legged position. And let's do a couple closing breaths together. Arms reach up, inhale. And exhale. Again, arms reach up overhead, inhale. Bring palms to the chest. Thank you so much. Thank you for practicing with me today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next class. Bye.